Hey guys, it's Marissa here, and I'm coming to you live from the Adelaide Airport this morning. I'm off to Sydney to spend the day with some of the industry's best to look at ways that we can increase the participation of females in the finance sector and try and bring that gender equality into finance. Firstly, before I start, this is the first time I've been at the Adelaide Airport since they've done some work to it, and it's pretty cool. Behind the Virgin gates, there are some new sections to the airport, and it's a really cool space. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they're doing with it. Hi Leah, thanks for tuning in. Just basically today coming to you about the coronavirus. Obviously there's been a lot of scare about it, and it is obviously quite serious, and it is expected to have an impact on the economy, in particular business and consumer confidence. We've obviously seen a big reaction in the share market as a result of corona, and the question is, what is it going to do to our property market? And I just thought I'd share my views on that. I think firstly it's important to note that we don't really know the full effects of the coronavirus at this point, and we're basically have to just wait and see what it's going to be. There's sort of two extremes. There's the extreme where basically it's just a little bit of a cold and flu type thing that is not that serious, and for some people it obviously is quite serious. So it is a bit of a scare at the moment, and it is obviously having some impact. But I guess the reality that I see is that eventually they will have a vaccine for the virus, and this is a short-term thing. The government has announced a stimulus package for the economy, and the fundamentals of the Australian property market still remain strong. So one of the reasons why I love property investment as opposed to other investment vehicles is it doesn't fluctuate as much as other investment vehicles. Like we've seen with shares, as a result of the coronavirus, there's been a really sudden drop in values. Whereas we're not going to see that with property, because property is a lot more stable. It takes a lot longer to transact in property, and people aren't going to sell their homes and react quickly as a result of a short-term condition being the coronavirus, which we know will have a vaccine within sort of 12 to 18 months. So it is a short-term thing. So my gut feel is that long term, the coronavirus will have no impact on our property market. If anything, it might actually be good for the property market, because where there's uncertainty, that drives massive volatility in the share market. Investors often shift their interest to property, which is seen as a much more lower risk, stable, long-term investment. So all good. Keep investing, everybody, and make sure that you wash your hands thoroughly and keep clean. Stay healthy, and we'll speak to you again soon. Bye.